my dirty little dumplings, and welcome back to Brian Abroad. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of my channel here on YouTube. In my first video here, my friends and I tasted 10 unusual flavors of Lay's potato chips found here in China. Flavor number 5 is going to be creme brulee milk tea. Oh no. Oh no. Does it make your throat feel weird? Like burning?
My mouth, my whole body.
And to commemorate the anniversary of my channel, we're doing it again. So once again, today I'm joined by Daniel.
Hi.
And Vivian.
Hello.
It's hard to imagine that it's already been a year since the first time that we did this.
Yes.
Just think, a year ago we were in like a global pandemic together, and now a year later, we're still in a global pandemic together. Isn't that great? Before we get started, I would like to say that I'm a little bit nervous about today's video because a lot of these flavors are seafood flavor, and I'm not really a seafood person, even though I grew up in Boston and everyone there loves their clam chowder and Boston lobster, or clam chowder and Boston lobster, but I don't. We weren't really like a seafood family growing up. I think the only fish that ever came into my house when I was younger were the 3 pet ones that I accidentally killed by feeding them too much, so yeah. Our first flavor today is going to be roasted fish flavor. In Chinese, what is this called?香酥烤鱼味. To be honest though, even though I just said that I don't like seafood, this is actually one fish dish from China that I actually do like. It's a barbecue fish with all kinds of different spices and seasonings and vegetables and all kinds of things thrown in. It's a white fish, so it doesn't really have like a very fishy taste. This I can do, like clams, mussels. It's like licking the ocean floor, so can't do that. It doesn't smell like a fish.
I hope it has a face shape.
All right. Oh. We haven't done this in a while. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Sorry.
It's a little more fishy than like how you actually is.
Personally, I like fish because my hometown is Dalian. It's also a coastal place. But usually I don't eat fish at this time.
Too early.
Well, wait. By time, do you mean 11:45 in the morning, or do you mean like January?
January.
So January is like your fish-free month.
No. Usually I eat fish for dinner.
Oh, okay.
Not for lunch or breakfast.
So that's affecting your appreciation of this flavor. Daniel?
I don't have a fish schedule, but like I like Kaoyu. I like Kaoyu a lot. I have kind of like higher expectation of it, but it's just a no.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because I don't really like it, but maybe if someone really likes fish and they like that fishy kind of aftertaste, maybe this is for them. I ate this recently and it doesn't really taste very similar to me, but there's a lot of different ways to make, like a lot of different broths that you can put in to make it, so I don't really know what specific one this is based on. It's just okay for me, so I would give it a 5.
6. I can taste the fish part and also spicy part, and that's all.
3.
Oh, painful.
Sorry. Yeah.
I should cover its ears.
Sorry, it's not your fault.
Alright, so with a total of 14 points, we have our roasted fish flavor. I don't know the tones for this, so they're trying to teach me how to say this one. This flavor is 老坛酸菜鱼.
非常好.
谢谢. Except I don't know what that is. Because I'm not a fish person, I've never eaten this dish before, have I?
You never?
I don't like fish.
It's like pickled cabbage fish.
So we're expecting this to taste like sour.
Yeah.
Sour and spicy.
Where is this from? Because I'm guessing this is like from a specific part of China.
Yeah, from Sichuan.
This particular series with this packaging and like there's some animation, it's not a cartoon. Some illustration and like the writing over here, it's like dishes from different parts of China, like the boboji one that we had and the Beijing roast duck that we had. Whoa.
Sour?
Spicy.
It smells like if you leave the clothes like in the washing machine for too long, like if you forget about them and then like the next day you're like, oh my god, my laundry, and then you're like, oh, I need to wash these again.
Okay.
It's the flavor of 老坛酸菜.
It's kind of like someone's basement. All right, here we go. This one's not bad.
Nope.
Like, I don't get that fishy taste that I got with the other one, which is weird because I feel like that dish doesn't really taste very fishy, but the chip is fishy. This one is like peppery, like peppercorn.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I taste some sort of like citrus almost. Like when I first put it in my mouth, I felt like I was tasting like lime or like grapefruit or something.
I think there are flowers, the yellow part.
Oh, it's like a flowery taste.
Yeah.
What flower?
Like there's this yellow part.
Chrysanthemum.
Okay, so it's like chrysanthemum chrysanthemum petals. You can kind of see it in the packaging here. I mean, you guys probably can't see it, but I'll try to show you. I would give this a 6. I'm still not really sure like who this is for because the flavor is so unique that like I'm not sure like when you would crave this particular flavor, but it's not bad and it's better than the other one, I think.
I'll give it 5. I like this dish. It doesn't taste so fishy.
I just tried this, I think maybe 2 weeks ago. The soup part tastes similar, but
yeah.
I can't taste the fish part.
No, I can't either.
But I would like to give it a 7.5.
We're doing decimals now? Ah! Collectively, we're not good at math, I feel like. We're always like, wait, that's 5 plus 6, and then now we're doing decimals? We've talked about this in another video. I know we have. Now I need to take out my calculator. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the numbers. With a total of 18.5 because of Vivian, we have the Laotan Swanshayu. The next flavor we're going to do is roasted garlic oyster, which according to them is not fish. I know it's not like a fish, but it's seafood, so it still tastes like you're licking the ocean floor to me. Although I have had this in a lot of Cantonese restaurants back home in America. It's tolerable, but it's not my favorite. Do you guys eat roasted garlic oysters very often?
Yeah.
You do? Even in January?
I order from... Why?
Do you have an oyster schedule?
For dinner.
We eat it when we go out for like Chinese barbecue. We have that.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it on the menu at like the Chua restaurants, have it, right?
It tastes really good.
Whoa, it really does taste exactly like it.
Yeah.
I think I will give it higher score.
Ooh.
Before you give your score, is this a decimal situation?
But I can change.
It's okay to have decimals. I just need to like emotionally prepare myself for the addition that I'm gonna have to do because I don't know if you know this, but I'm white, so math is not my strong suit.
That's not true.
When I was in the 10th grade, I took a geometry class with it was a horrible teacher. I had no idea what was going on because she was a horrible teacher and she was Korean, I think, or no, Vietnamese.
Okay.
I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I don't really remember. But I tried to like go to her after school for help and she was like, the reason that you can't do math is because you're American.
No.
And so I never went to her for help ever again and I failed the class, but I didn't know what to do. Like I went to her for help as like a last resort. I remember we had this one quiz and I was looking at the quiz and I was like, what? And I literally wrote, I need help. That's the only answer I wrote on the paper. Answer. And then when I went to her after school, that's when she was like, well, it's because you're American that you can't.
Oh my god.
So the decimal part, I just need like a...
I decided it's
Okay.
9.
9!
9.
I'm only gonna give it a 6, and it's not because it's bad, it's just because I really don't like seafood very much. Even though I've eaten this dish before several times, I would not order it if I was like by myself at a restaurant. So I'm still gonna give it a 6.
6.
21?
They're really good at math.
Stop. Alright, so with a total of 21 points, we have our roasted garlic oyster flavor. For our next and final seafood flavor, I thought there was actually more than this, so I'm kind of relieved that it's only like 4. We have, what did we decide that this is?
Lotus, cherry, shrimp.
Cherry like the fruit or cherry like the petals that are all over this bag?
petals.
Like a cherry
Cherry
blossom?
Yeah.
What an interesting flavor. Is this a real dish in China?
Also the first time for me too.
Yeah, it's my first
No,
time
this cannot
to
combine it.
hear this combination.
This particular package, it's some sort of partnership that they have with like a toy store here called Pop Mart. It's not really like a toy store, it's more of a place for people to buy blind boxes or mystery boxes with like collectible characters. It's pretty popular here, like you can't really go to a mall here without running into a Pop Mart, even small malls. There'll be like a vending machine, like how we have snack machines back home, but it's a Pop Mart machine and you can put money in just in a random spot in the mall and buy some sort of blind box. So there's actually gonna be 3 of these little collaboration flavors that we'll be trying today.
Ooh.
Oh, this is really shrimpy. You can do shrimp, right?
I can, but only eat the shrimp that my aunt cooks.
We have shrimp thing during the New Year part. 虾片.
Shrimp chips.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
really like airy and bubbly and
Yeah.
different colors sometimes.
Yeah.
I've eaten those a lot in America too. I feel like I'm such a hypocrite because I'm like, I don't like seafood. But then I'm like, oh, there's this one dish. My best friend back home, Audrey, we spend a lot of time in Chinatown together and we always celebrate Spring Festival together. And she always buys the shrimp chips for Spring Festival. So I've had them a lot and they're actually like really good. If this tastes like that, it's okay. But if it's like too strong, it's gonna be a no for me. Cheers.
Oh no.
Really?
Oh.
I don't even taste the shrimp.
I taste the shrimp.
Really?
911. I mean like 120. No.
I don't think 911's gonna work in China.
Whatever you call, just take me to the hospital.
What is 911 in China? This is a teachable moment.
It's like 120.
120 is like help. I'm
Hospital.
having an emergency.
No.
110 is the police.
Yeah. You like it?
I do like it.
What kind of creature you are?
Shrimp is like okay for me. I don't like when they give it to you and it has like the eyes and it's looking at you and you have to like peel it and wear like gloves. Like that's so much mafan for me. That's like my most American feature is that like if I have to like rip the thing open and like pull everything out, I'm already like sweating just thinking about it. If the shrimp is in something, especially like dim sum, I really like all the different steamed things that have shrimp in it. There's a restaurant here called Jinding Xuan and they have a really good like lychee fried shrimp with like a sweet lychee sauce and actual cooked lychee on the plate. It's so good. Vivian, how do you feel about these?
I don't think it's good as the shrimp cheap, and I didn't taste the flower part. I can taste the shrimp part. I didn't taste the lotus and the cherry blossom. I think maybe lychee shrimp will be a good flavor.
Ah, that would be,
Will
especially if it
better
tasted
flavor.
like the one from that restaurant. It would be so good. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm tasting. I don't really taste shrimp. I'm not really noticing like a distinct like, oh, this is lotus. This is flowers. Like I don't know what I taste. It just kind of tastes like a generic chip flavor. I wouldn't buy it again because it's not like strong enough in either direction to make me be like, oh my god, I can't wait to eat another shrimp cherry blossom lotus chip. But I'd give it a 7.
I like shrimp when it is cooked the right way.
By your aunt.
But my aunt were like in the restaurant. This one, I don't know. I have a weird like kind of feeling about it or like taste about it. I don't know. I just give it 2. I don't like it.
You see the cute pop mart, you give it 2.
Why? What do you
Sorry,
want to give
cute
it?
pop mart.
5.
Am I so mean though?
Vivian has like a really fond affection for like inanimate things. Like she really likes my rice cooker, for example, even though it's not alive. This is definitely not alive, so you don't have to worry. You can't hurt its feelings. With a total of 14 points, we have our Lotus Cherry Blossom Shrimp Chip. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our not seafood related. This one is also a collaboration with Pop Mart. So this is a black truffle flavored chip. Ow, I stabbed myself with the chip.
It tasted like gas. Like the gas.
It tastes like oil or like you lick the ground at the gas station. You know those like rainbow paddles
Yeah.
at the gas station that you shouldn't lick? Yeah, one of those.
But you already gave 2 to another one, so this one maybe.
1. How can I be so mean today?
You just ate another one after you said it tasted like gas.
No, I want to be fair to it.
You're so professional.
Still no. But guys, I have never tasted like gas.
Yeah, I don't think you were like with the stove turned on and you were like
It just tastes like gas.
Vivian?
I agree with you, but I don't want to give it too low. 3.
I'll give it 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2 as well. With a total of 7, we have these oil and truffle flavored Lays. All right, so our last Pop Mart collaboration is going to go to this flavor, which is, basically this flavor is a buttered mushroom flavor.
I used to live in Yunnan, and Yunnan have really good
Mushroom
songrong.
dishes.
I don't know what songrong is. I just know it's kind of mushroom.
I don't know what it is either, but this kind of mushroom just kind of looks like all the other mushrooms that we eat, so.
Not the same.
Oh, I really like it.
I taste butter.
I taste the mushroom flavor too.
Oh, I don't hate it.
I could definitely buy these again. You're the one with the most mushroom experience.
I liked it very much. I think because I can taste the butter and the mushroom, and they are very light in a very good way. So I give it 10.
Wow! I'm gonna give it a 9 because I think like, I don't know, it's hard to give out 10. I haven't compared it to everything
I
yet.
saw the other ones.
Oh, that's why you looked. And she was like, girl, these other flavors cannot hold a candle to butter mushroom.
I'll give it 7. Yeah. I like butter. And I tasted butter.
All right, so with a total of 26 then, we have our buttered mushroom flavor. The next flavor here is the Kao Yang Rou Chuar, which is basically like a lamb barbecue skewer that's popular here in China.
Ew, I don't want that.
You don't like chuar?
I don't like lamb. Lamb is lame.
I love it. It's seasoned with like chili powder and cumin and all kinds of like really nice spices. Are you a lamb person?
For lamb, I think it depends what kind of way it cooked. I like the skewer. Yeah.
Oh,
Drama queen. Take a chip.
can I refuse?
No.
Maybe you will like it.
Never.
Whoa.
Oh no, I cannot.
Wow, it really tastes like chuar. I really like this too. Oh no!
I think for me, the meat, like you don't like the fish, the seafood, but for me, the meat is not my very favorite part.
No.
If it has more ingredients with it, I can accept it. If it is not with many ingredients, I think it's too much.
Too meaty for you?
Too meaty.
What is the thing they say in Chinese? Like xing wei or like xing wer.
Yeah.
It's like it's too.
Xing.
Yeah.
Eh?
It's hard to explain xing in like English, but it's like meats that have a very strong, specific smell and taste, like fish or lamb, for example. I will give this, I feel like it doesn't matter what I give it because you guys are gonna score it so low that it can't climb the ladder. I'm gonna give it an 8. I think I like the butter mushroom one better because it has more of like a cleaner taste. This is really meaty, like Vivian was saying, and if like, I don't know, a meat chip is also not really like the first thing that I would reach for.
4.
1.
Oh, my baby. So sorry.
Like right after I put it into my mouth, I feel like I want to cry.
That's what she said.
If something makes me sad, I don't like it.
How can you make me sad from a chip? Like, that chip made me so sad. Alright, so with a very unfair, in my opinion, score of 13 points, we have our cumin lamb barbecue skewer, our young rochoir. I'm kind of excited about this flavor. I don't think it's going to be very good, but I do think it sounds really interesting. My neighbors apparently are really excited too. So this flavor is going to be beer flavor. What specific type of beer is this? I don't know.
劲爽.
What is
Exciting?
exciting beer? Okay, we're having exciting beer flavor. Oh no. It tastes like beer and then like a little bit fruity, like they were trying to make the beer flavor by adding some sort of like fruity flavor. Also, my mouth feels like minty now. For some
Yeah, mine too.
I feel like I just brushed my teeth and drank beer.
In my opinion, I think beer
That's right.
are very bitter, but this one, I think at the beginning it's sweet, and then it becomes bitter.
Sweet.
It does remind me of, in another video that I have, I was trying a Starbucks beer latte, and it reminds me of like that artificial beer flavor that they used for the latte. It's very similar. Beer is like something that they use here as a flavor, even in some candies for children. My students have those beer lollipops all the time that looks like it looks like a foamy cup of beer, and they're like, "Here you go, teacher." And the first time that I got one, I was like, "Where did you get this?" I don't know, like we wouldn't do that in America because I feel like that sets kids up to be like, have some beer, kids. But it's a thing here. I've seen like beer candies and beer lollipops. I think I have one over there. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I feel like it's too strange for someone to buy and eat like a whole bag of this. I would be very impressed if someone was like, "Oh, I love these," and they ate an entire bag of these.
I'll give it 3.
How to say 牙膏 in English?
Toothpaste.
You have it too?
Toothpaste.
Why? Why did they add this like cooling effect? I feel like it's weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be like ice cold beer, but it feels like a cough drop or something. Like someone put a cough drop in beer.
Oh, maybe that's why it's called like 劲爽.
That's what the exciting part is, the toothpaste? Because I know that when I brush my teeth in the morning, I'm always like, woo! Party time!
3.
All right, with a total of 10, we have our exciting beer flavor. Snow,
Snow area milk cheesecake.
snowy area.
Milk cheesecake.
Okay. The next 2 flavors are actually a collaboration with something called Le Cake. Have you heard of this place before?
No.
What is
It
this?
sounds like
No.
French.
Le cake.
Le Cake. Yeah, I don't know.
So fancy.
They look to be some sort of like chocolate coated potato chip, which sounds kind of interesting. And in America, there's actually like an ice cream flavor that has chocolate coated potato chips inside of it. And I remember having it as a child and not hating it. So the first one is like a cheesecake flavor, it looks like. By the way, this is the dessert round to like, you know, we had our beer, we had our chuar, we had our oysters. Now we need some cake.
Maybe I can help.
What we really need is some scissors.
Maybe do it the Chinese
The
way.
Chinese way from the side. Oh, it worked. Oh no! First of all, it doesn't look very good, and second of all, it smells like old cheese.
Oh, in the Sunday.
That's not bad actually.
No, it's not.
It doesn't taste as overpoweringly cheesy as it smells. It smells very cheesy, like you're smelling a bag of like grated Parmesan. But it tastes pretty good. It's sweet and salty and crunchy, and it's not bad.
Yeah.
I like the crunchy
Part.
Yeah, and also I think it has something like cocoa. I feel coconut.
Yeah, I think so, because on the box it doesn't say anything about coconut. It just says, you know, snow area cheesecake or something. But in the picture here, you can see that there's like the desiccated coconut flakes on top of the cake. There is some sort of like aftertaste of coconut, I think. I'll give it a 6.
Fun.
6.
With a total of 17 points then, we have our snowy area cheesecake chocolate coated potato chip. Before we get to our last flavor, I want to give a special shout out to the lady from the grocery store who gave me this free Spring Festival Year of the Tiger Lay's potato chip bag. At first I thought she was being like annoying because while I was filling my cart with like 100 bags of chips, she was like, Lay's potato chips, get your Lay's potato chips. Do you like Lay's potato chips? Why don't you buy some Lay's potato chips? And I was like literally with 80 bags of Lay's potato chips, and I was like, lady, I get it, like I'm buying the chips. And then she was like, let me get you a bag, and she came back with like a wrapped bag, and it was this. And it's actually kind of cool. It has the tiger on the front, and it has the logos on it, and it was actually very helpful for carrying my 85 bags of potato chips home. So thank you. Previously, I thought you were an annoying lady. Let's go to our last flavor, which is chocolate truffle coated potato chip. Another collaboration with Le Cake. I like that too.
I like that.
I like that like salty, sweet, crunchy, soft kind of combination of different things going on. It tastes pretty good. Maybe I'm gonna have to make a trip to Le Cake later. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7.
6. Because I feel the white one is good for winter. It's like snow.
Snowy area, cheesecake, hello.
This one is good for summer.
Okay.
I like how like Vivian grade things.
Yeah, you have like a really imaginative scale in your head. I'm like, I like the way it tastes. It's a 7. And she's like, well, one time when I was a little girl in the springtime.
She even like graded the chip according to her own fish schedule.
Yeah, she has a fish schedule, never would have thought. And she even gave a higher score because she didn't want to upset the little character on the package. Like for me, I'm just like 5, 2, 1. So with a total of 20 points, we have our chocolate truffle potato chip. So here we have our top 3 flavors from today's taste test. In third place with 20 points, we have our chocolate truffle coated potato chip. In second place with 21 points, I'm so sorry, babe, you only lost by 1 point. We have our roasted garlic oyster flavor. Did I make up the roasted part? No, I didn't. And with a total of 26 points, we have our number 1 flavor, which is our buttered mushroom flavor. Good job, baby. So that's gonna be it for today's video. If you like this video and you'd like to see more videos like this one here on this channel, please remember to click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you get notified when we upload a new video. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.